All right, we're rolling. Hey everybody, this is Brendon, and this is another community video admin log. And haven't really done one of these in a while. Last one I did was actually October 30th, and today is October what? Or November 27th, so literally like almost a month. Part of the reason behind that, I was sick. I was sick like almost like a couple times actually, and yeah, like that was actually something I was going to talk about, just like how like when we're sick, it's actually by the time we're done being sick, we're actually healthier than what we were before we were sick. Being sick is like the body's natural process for like expelling the things that it doesn't really need, and then like through that process, it like cleans out the system, and then like by the time we're healthy again, we're actually like healthier than what we were before we were sick. It's just an interesting idea that I sort of perceive when I get sick. So, don't take it as a negative thing. Everything's got like its silver lining and stuff. So anyways, I just wanted to touch base with you guys and just go over a couple things, and keeping this video short, aiming for literally just like 5-6 minutes, give or take. First of all, just like shout out and thank you to everybody who's doing their part. And some of the things that I want to talk about, just in terms of like, well, I guess with me personally, a lot of like upgrades and stuff happening in my own life, a lot of like new personal relationships, meeting people, like just exploring new parts of myself, which is awesome. The community, the Paradigm Shift London community, is still doing great. We're still having our regular meetings every Friday. New faces are coming out to the meetings. Really, really, really happy with how things are going with that. And the last meeting that we had was really very positive. We were talking about foundations and fundamental ideas, and then putting forth as a group what are fundamental ideas that help create our foundations for perceiving reality. So it was like really cool stuff. And of course, I want to be able to see more of that where other people are, to be able to see the continued growth of paradigm shift communities where they are. And yeah, like there's just a few things that I want to address, and of course, like I'm addressing these because like by observing the patterns and things, I can sort of see like how things are unfolding. Like I sort of have like information in terms of numbers, in terms of data. And one of the things that I just want to address, and it's kind of like a recurring thing, and I'll just remind you guys in general, when the paradigm shift episodes go up, please reshare the YouTube videos, because the YouTube videos of the episodes are an invitation for anybody who sees it to get involved with the project. So every time that we have like a solid paradigm shift radio episode, everybody, if they can just get like stoked and just like smash that like button and be able to like share that out there, that really helps. And again, this isn't just about like helping me, it's about just like helping this entire project. Right now, yeah, like I put up a post like specifically to the admins, on the admins in the admin group, and of course if you want to join the admin group, you can do that. And links through the main website, paradigmshiftcentral.com. Yeah, like I put up the link, and I'm just like, hey guys, here's a new episode, please share it, and please like this post to show that you've engaged with this post and recognize that you share it, so I can tell. And it's kind of sat there for a little while and no one's liked it. So I'm not blaming anyone. I think a lot of it has to do actually with Facebook's algorithms and the fact that like a lot of us are busy and everything like that. And this whole project, it's really interesting, like this whole paradigm shift project, because it works in sine waves, and like sometimes it's like more active, sometimes it lulls, sometimes it's more active, sometimes it's lulls. But the thing that makes it very, very real is the fact that it's consistent, the fact that it's going to exist for time and time and time, like to follow. It's not simply a flash in a pan. I mean, if it was, it would have been over like 5 years ago. And the fact that it's been going for 5 years sort of like says that there's something true. There's something to it. Like, like if there's truth to it, it can sustain the pressure. It can last the pressure. And it's actually kind of like a Terence McKenna quote, actually. So, yeah, please share either the radio episodes or even just like any of the new videos that are going up through the community videos. So everything on facebook.com/paradigmshiftcentral, everything being submitted by all the awesome people there making videos. I would love to see those getting out there more. There's a lot of awesome videos being made by people, and they're great, and I feel that they need to be seen by more people. And part of the way that they are seen by more people is by us sharing them. So please help out the collective in the process of doing this, with the intention, with the reminder that the whole reason why we're doing this is to boost the world, is to bring more smiles into the world, is to create like this media outlet, this portal for us as like an alternative youth culture to be able to inspire each other. Because I mean, we can't we can't look to like the 6 o'clock news to do that. Like that's just not going to happen. Like we have to become self-efficient. We have to become self-dependent, and not even self-dependent, but yeah, like self-reliant, like on the self, you know, like not even on each other, but like on ourselves. And if all of us are taking care of ourselves, then like as the water rises, so does every ship, kind of thing. So again, like any shares that you guys can do, and of course just share the main website. Like the main website, last night I spent about like 5-6 hours just updating the main website and just cleaning it up, polishing it up. We're just sort of changing the presentation of it a bit. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about that, working with the tools that we got. But of course, just share the main website, get people linked to that. And I'm still updating stuff on the main website. I still want to be able to spend some time updating the encyclopedia for the website. I sort of changed the name of it. Before it was just called the encyclopedia. Now it's called the Reality Encyclopedia. So kind of emphasizing more that it's not supposed to be an encyclopedia for everything. It's supposed to be an encyclopedia of some key things that help create the fundamental ideas that create the foundation for our reality. So kind of going back to these ideas that came up in our past meeting. So I'm looking to spend some time on that. If you're interested in helping me with the encyclopedia, let me know. I'm not looking for everybody to jump on board with that, but I mean, a few helping hands will be useful. So just comment in this, and of course, comment on any of like the YouTube videos, like any of the Paradigm Shift Radio episodes. Comment. And again, not just because I want you to comment, because I want other people to see your comments, and I want other people to respond to your comments. And it's just it generates habit, and it generates communication, and communication is key. Like communication is really what this comes down to. So yeah, remember, so the co-op system: communication, cooperation, optimization, and presentation. So just keeping those things in mind and how we can just adjust those to make them flow as much as flowily possible. So yeah, like again, I just want to be transparent with you guys with some of the challenges that come up. And obviously, like, been observing this project for a while, like the challenges are like, how do we continue to get it successful? How do we continue to get it out there with the idea that every single person who finds out about Paradigm Shift Central, it changes their life? And I'm not just saying that because it sounds cool. Like, it actually does. When people stumble across Paradigm Shift Central, they have an immediate invitation to get involved with an already awesome community of already awesome people, which is what you are a part of already. And it is something that gets them really excited. It is something that says, like, hey, you know, like, this is cool. I want to create this where I am. So I mean, for every single person who finds out about this project, it's potentially leading down the road to the idea of them creating a paradigm shift community where they are, and the ripples go up further, and then that changes the life of some other people, and so on and so on and so on. And like I said, just collectively helping boost the world is really what's happening here. And yeah, so I mean, there are challenges, and the challenges are being able to extend our branches, being able to get our media out there, and the effectiveness of that is amplified by us as a community working together through consistent habit to be able to share things such as the Paradigm Shift Radio episodes, such as any of the community content, and just word of mouth. And of course I will say, like, the buttons are super key, and please order buttons for yourself, and I will throw in some bonus buttons. And as we generate more orders, I want to be able to, like, raise funds so that we can get buttons to people who can't afford to buy buttons, who still want to use buttons. And yeah, just being able to, like, get into, like, a charitable habit of that. And with Christmas coming up, buttons make a great gift for Christmas, I will say. So I do want to be able to get the buttons out there, and of course you can order those through the main website. And yeah, I still got plenty. Like, I made a whole bunch of them, so I'm just waiting on you guys to, like, put in the orders for them and stuff, and then we'll be able to get those out there. And of course, like, some of the money raised from that, like, does help go towards sustaining this project through the website. And yeah, okay, so it's probably already been like 5 minutes already, but just in terms of challenges, part of the challenges for this is making this project sustainable and being able to keep it going. And part of the way that we need to keep it going is through the raising of funds of Space Cash. And so as it is right now, like, through the website, through the blog talk, through the global live chat feature, it costs about $70 a month. And if we're not like getting funds raised through button orders or through donation, then that's something that, like, I'm just like, I'm putting it in, like I'm feeding it and stuff like that. But then going back into the challenge, like, I mean, for me personally, like, I'm sure a lot of you guys are kind of curious about this, is like am I like making money off of doing this? Like, no, I'm not, but I'm trying to be able to sustain myself. I'm trying to be able to, like, I would love to be able to do this as like a full-time job, and sometimes it is this challenge for me because I'm putting a lot of time into it, and I'm not like getting the financial support back out of it. And then it sort of creates like this weird thing of just like, like, I want to do this, but society's telling me that I shouldn't be doing this because I'm not making money for it. And then it gets confusing for my parents and stuff too. And I do want to be able to have like other, ways to bring in money on the side. So like, I'm trying to apply for jobs outside of this and everything. But then as I do that, it takes away time from this. And as I take away time from this, I need you guys to be able to help like pick up where like I might not be able to invest as much time normally. So it's this really interesting thing. But if you guys have ideas on how to raise funds for simply just focus on the monthly website costs. So I mean, like I said, $70 a month. What is a creative way that you guys can think of for how we can generate $70 a month? So I'm totally open to ideas, and I would love to be able to find a solution for that. So yeah, and some other things that I do want to get to, because I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I want to be able to continue to make. I want to be able to create some tutorial videos for you guys. I want to be able to create tutorial videos on how to have a physical open circle discussion within a paradigm shift community. This is something me and my buddies have talked about within our community, just like the challenges that have come up on our side, and just some tips and tricks on how to manage a conversation on your end. And a simple trick, if you guys got a meeting coming up, simple trick, instead of just having everybody talk over each other, simple trick, you tell people to put their hand out as if they have something to offer, and then everybody sort of like moderates, but you can still have one person keeping track of who puts their hands out in order, then be like, all right, Joey, then Bob, and then like okay, then like Samantha, and then Rob, and then sort of thing. So it's one very efficient way to manage a conversation circle when you have like more than half a dozen people or whatever. So I mean, like I said, we at our meetings we have like over 20, but they're going well. They do go well, and it's all just practice. So I mean, tutorial videos, that's one thing I want to get out. I do want to get out like these other videos. You'll hear more about those eventually. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, guys, like we just want to be able to continue to support this. Like we want to be able to put our energy towards helping this project grow. And those of you who are already involved with it, I think you guys are able to see like what the potential is behind this, like how the idea of portals is really coming into play here, and how the idea of like the buttons are super effective. And even with like my latest video that I put up, like the awakening within the matrix in 5 minutes, like the simple way that I think about this, like if somebody gets a button and somebody goes to the main website and somebody sees even just that one video, I feel that that video is potent enough, and the message that it carries is so potent in terms of like helping remember oneness and helping tell people that there are people out there who really care, people such as yourself who really care about making a difference, that in itself is like key. That will like literally just like really like draw them in and get them excited and stuff. So invite people to get involved with this project, and let us know, like, I mean, if not myself, go to the main website and chat within the live chat. I would love to see more people using the live chat through the main website, and to be able to just engage in conversation. There was some awesome conversation in there the other day. Jonathan and Molly were talking, and they were talking all about like dream exploration and stuff, which I think is, again, a super fundamental thing. And I've been remembering more of my dreams lately. Haven't made a dream video log, might be doing that in the future. I've been writing a lot of them down, some really interesting stuff. Not really going to get into it right now, but yeah, that's like all the stuff that's happening on my end. So I mean, everything, like divine timing for everything, the universe sort of always gives us enough just to get by, it sort of seems. But what theoretically can be accomplished when we begin to develop a system that generates more abundance is something I'm very curious about. So another thing that I will just mention, in terms of projects, in terms of like what I'm up to, in terms of what I'm spending my time with, like after I make this video, I'm going to be spending some time like creating the Journey to Lucidity DVD. So if that's something that you're interested in, I'm working on getting that out there, and I still am working on getting it out into film festivals and stuff. And again, like that's like a financial thing too. Like it costs like $30-40 to like submit to film festivals and everything, and that's where the money raised from before is like still sitting there, and I'm still like putting it towards. But if we have more money, then that helps me be able to put time towards doing this stuff as a hobby and be able to like just like help like invest in the energy. You know, it's all alchemy, you know, like money is energy, and then money from that like transforms into service, and then service from that transforms into a well-being that literally changes people's lives. So working on getting the Journey to Lucidity DVD out there, and any support that you guys can put towards that was greatly appreciated, in terms of purchasing it, in terms of letting people know about it, in terms of just sharing the movie in general. The movie is still floating around, still getting out there, still changing people's lives, especially the young kids. Recently listened in on the, if you listened in on the radio show just recently, Jody was talking about how a young kid with ADHD watched Journey to Lucidity, and he was able to watch like the entire thing, and he actually enjoyed it, and he was commenting on it, and he's like those people are really happy, like this is how it should be. Like, you know, so the movie is a very, very, very incredibly powerful thing that I still want to be able to continue to get out there. So I'm looking forward to getting it out there, and let me know if you want to order a DVD. I want to be able to get those out to you before Christmas, and so that you can have them in time to share for Christmas. And of course, if you order, I'll throw in some bonus buttons with your package, because you're awesome. So that's pretty much all I want to mention for this video. That video is like, wow, time just really flies, guys. Like it's already like, I think it's already like 12-minute video, and honestly, I didn't mean for it to be a 12-minute video. I just try to get it all in there as fast as I can, but appreciate you listening either way. And of course, to the other admins, try and get in the habit of creating your own admin videos. Of course, this is Wednesday. I like to do mine on Wednesdays, kind of the top of the pyramid, middle of the week sort of thing. And just share where you're at, any stories that you want to share, challenges that you're facing within your local paradigm shift community, just objectives that you have in mind, islands that you're going towards. One thing that came up in the meeting, there's only two places in life, there and getting there. So if you're not there at the moment, then that just means that you're getting there, and you will get there. And there's divine timing for everything. So wherever there is, that's up to you. So define your island, create an objective for yourself, and then go for it, and then work for it, and then the universe will bring it back to you. It's following your dreams. So personal legends, language of the universe, alchemist type stuff. So yeah, I'll end it there, since I gotta get going on with my day. But please comment on this video. Show me that you're engaged. Show me that you're paying attention. Show me that you're listening. I'm expecting probably about 100 people will watch this video. I would love to see how many of those people actually comment. Whether or not you're an admin or anything, just recognize and be that mirror so that I can see, and that's going to help generate collective momentum, and it's just going to like feed right back into the project. And of course, if you want to get involved further, go to the website, and always looking for more admins, always looking for people to get involved with the radio show. Last thing I will mention, if you do have some ideas for the radio show, if you have some ideas for guests, please let me know. And would be really, really excited to be able to get some people on who you would like to see brought onto the radio show. So yeah, looking forward to continue to do what we do every single week, changing the world, changing lives. So thanks again, guys. Gonna end the video there. Gotta go get myself some food, get some breakfast, get on with my day. It's already like 12:30 in the afternoon, but my schedule's kind of weird like that anyways. But yeah, thanks again for your ongoing support, guys. And yeah, just check out all the videos, and like this video, comment on this video, and yeah, be that change that you want to see in the world. So collective inspiration and education, change the world, future, rock on. See you there. All right, bye guys, peace, one love.